So, Namaskaram. This is my second impromptu session on Carnatic music concepts. As I have already discussed on why the number 72 is more important in the Malakarta system. So, in that impromptu too, I have been saying that I will be discussing about Graha Bhedams in the next impromptu. So, this is that piece. So, let's start plotting up few points that I know, I have heard, I have learnt on Graha Bhedam. First upon, what is Graha Bhedam? As I have already defined in my previous video, Graha Bhedam is a tectonic shift of the pentatonic scale, or the shift of the basic scale which we use as the base for singing a raga. So with this shift, if that forms a raga, then such thing is called as Graha Bhedam. Usually, this concept is well defined by examples which I will be doing in this video too. So, before that, there are few discrepancies that I have noticed personally in complete Graha Bhedam. Like, if the raga has, let's say, the raga has 5 swaras. 5 swaras, that is Audo Raga. Yeah. Raga has an Audo structure. So in that case, for example, Mohanam. So in that case, when you do Sampurna Graha Bhedam, like re to re, it will be sounding like Madhyamavati. But it won't know until the Madhyamavati specific gamakams which come, and that one spoils the Mohanam's identity. In my point of view, it may be different, it may differ. I agree with that. And so the Sampurna Graha Bhedam not always works. Same way from Ga to Ga, if you do it is Hindolam, and that also won't be having a proper, it will have its proper nature and proper structure, and it will hear as Hindolam, but Mohanam's identity will again be distorted to some extent. So I prefer doing partial Graha Bhedams. Like few Graha Bhedams are there which I will be illustrating soon. Those Graha Bhedams are not likely to be more complete. They don't engage all swaras. They engage only a part of the raga, but we will be still in the raga. A different raga will be hearing. So that is the main proper prompt on Graha Bhedam, you can say. So starting upon with examples, I will take the Mohanam itself. Sariga pada sada paga re sada sa na ra ra na 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 ra na 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 ra. This is Mohanam. So when we are singing from re to re, re ga pa da sa re sa da pa ga re sa re ma pa ni sa ni pa ma re sa ra na no no ra na ra ra na ra ra na no ri ri ra na ra na no ra na no ri 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 re 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 danu re du. This is from re. From ga, ga re sa re ga sa ni sa da ni sa ga ma ga sa I'm still Madhyamavadi. Still, I'm trying my best to illustrate Hindolam, but to some extent, I guess I illustrated. But that's what I say. The Sampurna Graha Bhedams won't work that well, as far as my case is concerned, because that's a different story. I will tell it in another impromptu. But still, I would like to illustrate another example, beautiful example of Kannada inside Shanmukapriya. This was illustrated by Padma Shri, Srimati Ranjani and Gayatri sisters in a lecture on Graha Bhedam. So, I would like to illustrate that also. This is Shanmukapriya. Nigari nida nigari ni pasadarana ripaga madanyuri gamari paga mada madanina magamari ripaga mada ripaga mada pari da niriga sariga magarisa nirisa davama padama pagari. So in this, what I illustrated was like in between ripaga mada, that note alone Kannada peeps in. We can't be, because it is ripagamada, because we can't be bringing out the sa. If it was sa was coming in this, then it would become the Shuddha Madhyamam, because pa was taken as re. If Panchamam was Rishabam, then Madhyamam would be Shadjamam. That's a very base rule. So in this, since we are taking this pa as re, we will be ending up singing sa as Madhyamam. So since there is no Madhyamam in Shanmukapriya, it will hear as Natakapriya or any other Natabherevi or any other Janyam of those. So this is partial Graha Bhedam. Without sa, we are showing a light glimpse of Kannada and Shanmukapriya. So even more interesting Graha Bhedam which I noticed was in Raga Todi. So I am not good at it, but I will try my best. Okay. Rannari Ranana. This is basically Todi. And Graha Bhedam in this. I will do a Graha Bhedam from Da to Da. Most of the people show Hindolam in this. Like Sagamata Nisa is already present. That is not actually Graha Bhedam. We are not shifting the scale. We are just showing the Swarams as Hindolam, which are already present in the Raga Todi, as a improvisation in this. We can't say that as Graha Bhedam technically. If someone has a difference of opinion, please share. And from Da to Da, that one I'm coming back to that. Rananari ri 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 ranarala ri 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 rananara rananara rala Rana What I basically did is I tried to show Shankarabharanam, the 29th Melam, in this Raga Todi. Actually, to put it in simple words, in layman's words, what I did was this is basically Todi with Gamakam. This is showing the different swaras, that is without Gamakam, showing few swaras for improvisation of beauty of Todi, which is there in traditional Carnatic. So that I have used to show Shankarabharanam. Da da ni da ni da 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 sa sa ri sa ni ri ga ma ga ri sa sa pa ma pa ga ma ri ga ni ri ga ni ri ma ga sa ni da pa sa ni ri sa da pa ma ga ma da ga ri sa ri ga re ni da ga re sa. So this one was one more thing I wanted to illustrate it. Since these impromptus are not scripted, there will be few inaccuracies. Please tolerate with it and do support this. So these are the few examples of Graha Bhedams which I usually use. So nextly, I would like to speak on specifically few rare ragas which I think as rare. You may be more familiar with those ragas or you may not. So I'm going to speak upon those in the next videos, next upcoming impromptus. So this is all about Graha Bhedam until I know. Basically this tentonic shift of the swaras doesn't work through pen and paper. You can't sit and keep writing this swara 1, swara 2, swara 3. If I shift the scale, what raga comes, I should put it in an app and I should see what raga is that. No, that doesn't work that way. As Padma Shri Ranjani Gayatri Madam would used to say, Graha Bhedam should be more natural. It should not be from pen and paper. So this doesn't work that way. So to do a Graha Bhedam, what we shall be doing is sing a raga and try to identify where you can put a different raga. When you do the alap, you will be knowing, like, if I use this part of this raga, I will be getting a new swarm. This particular part sounds something different, so think like that and you can do it. So this is my second impromptu. Thank you.